Everybody in YouTube world, my name is Old School Nerd. Welcome into the channel. Today is February 6th, and February 6th is Luna Coil Day. Lacuna Coil Day is February 6th. You guys know that? That's not true, but on this channel, February 6th is Lacuna Coil Day. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Okay, so you guys just saw the first one, which was Reckless, and that was in Baltimore, where Gina Carano's heavy metal sister shows up and sings a song. Blows everybody away. Well, apparently, Gina Carano's sister then becomes a dire witch. Her hair turns gray, like the Bride of Frankenstein. She dons what appears to be some very dark, anti-religious garb on stage at Rockfell's Festival and sings a song called Heaven's a Lie. Okay, for those who don't know, Lacuna Coil's been around for a long time, and I've only seen them a couple of times. This will be my second reaction to a song. I've never heard Heaven's a Lie, and the reason why I picked this song was because every time I've done a song from Lacuna Coil that is a video or a live festival performance with good audio, it gets blocked. Now that's not Lacuna Coil's fault. That is the fault of copyright companies. There's nothing I can do about it. As a reactor, I understand, am aware, and completely understand and accept the fact that every reaction video I do is going to say demonetized, copyright claimed, and then either the artist or the company representing the artist then takes all monetization of my reaction and gives it and keeps it. I'm fine with that. But there are certain things like walking, grass pop, different music festivals and different record companies that if you do a reaction on their feed where they can claim it, some of them take it one step further and then block the video from being seen by anyone. Again, this is not Lacuna Coil's fault at all, okay? They love performing in front of millions of fans, but sometimes the places that they perform that capture the video, they not only want to keep the revenue, they also want to be the only person that can provide the imagery. Totally cool. We'll move on. So I decided to grab some people who were in attendance, brought their own devices and recorded it live, you know? Now, of course, as you saw in the first video, the sound quality is going to suffer a little bit, and you're not going to get multiple camera angles because it's one person, but it has its good and bad points. Number one, it's raw. You get that front of the crowd view like you're there, which is great. Yeah, you suffer a little bit of noise and sound quality, but hey, it's either this or it gets blocked. So we're going to go with this. Okay, so the last song was Reckless in Baltimore. Awesome vocals. She really blew me away with her belting head voice, which I wasn't expecting. That belt, that full chest belting she had, which really shocked me. She had really dark hair, and with her smile, she looked like Gina Carano from Mandalorian. And I kind of made a joke about it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, but on this one, she don't look like that. She looks like she's, yeah. Anyway, for a band from Italy, I'm pretty sure they're if they are Catholic, maybe the Catholic Church doesn't know their real names or where they're at, because apparently this song, based upon the comments, is let's just say again, if they were Jedi, they would be Sith. So hey, it's their art. It's their art. They're Italian. At least they're not digging holes and singing about mining and dwarfs, right? So, if you saw Diggy Diggy Hole, you get that joke. If you didn't, go back and watch it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. We've already passed 20,000 subscribers, which blows my mind. So from now, when we hit 20,000 until we hit 25,000, there's something that's going on. I'll tell you more about it in the next video. Some of you have already noticed it, and you're kind of blown away by it, but when you see it, you'll notice. Thank you for coming in. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It has all those links to social media, Patreon, and our merchandise store with our silly merchandise. So thank you. Give us some comment suggestions and ideas, because your comments and suggestions brought us to Lacuna Coil, and I thank you for it. Here we go. This is Lacuna Coil live at Rockfell's Festival in June of 2018. The song is called Heaven's a Lie. If you are in any way sensitive to negative comments in regards to Christianity or the Christian religion, I need you to understand something, okay? They're doing this. That this is their song. I'm just reacting to it, okay? Don't do that, because if you, I don't really say this a lot, but I'm going to tell everyone right here, okay? There are 3 things that if you comment on them negatively in any way, your comment will be deleted. I know that this channel, I want everyone's opinion, but if you comment on sex, you comment on politics, which includes race issues, or you comment negatively about religion, I won't do it, because there are whole YouTube channels about those subjects. You can go in there and rant and rave all you want. This is about music, and this is about me reacting to music and my kids reacting to music and those kind of things. If you say, hey, I don't agree with their imagery or their beliefs, thanks for the reaction, but it's not my thing, totally cool. You want to get up there and start blasting me and them for something, and you start quoting scriptures, bro, they have an entire website. I'm sure you could send them comments. It's not going to help you here. Now that I've said that, I'm sure the trolls are just going to go nuts. By the way, before you start quoting scripture, be careful. I went to Bible college. That's a true story. One of these days, I'm gonna have to do a video about my story of my life, and you could be like, dude, your life was jacked the hell up. It was, but it makes me who I am. Let's do this. This is Lacuna Coil, Heaven's a Lie. My name is Old School Nerd, and I'm kind of scared.
That heaven's a lie.
Okay, real quick, 2 things. She adjusted her ears because the sound, for a minute there, that sound was kind of off in the PA, so I don't know if it was off in her ears, but she made an adjustment when her hand went behind her back. 2 things. I'm noticing that all the guys are wearing black long robes that are similar. Before people start freaking out, they do remind me a little bit of monk/priest garb wear in the church. But there are certain parts of Italy that if you wear that clothing in any way, and you are not a priest, it is a crime. However, they are not wearing the collar, that white collar that goes inside, like a bow tie, but it's just that white part that you see. They're not wearing that. Now, I don't know where this festival is, and most of the places it doesn't matter. But they're from Italy, and whatever their stance is about religion, the church, whatever, that takes balls if you're from Italy. Let's just be honest, okay? I'm not from Italy. I don't know what that is, but I do know that if your band is directly, and you directly have lyrics and songs that are anti-religion doctrine, you'll get a lot of flack from it. I can just imagine the multiplication of that in Italy. Pretty sure they're not on the Christmas party guest list at the Vatican. That's what I'm saying. Just saying. I'm just. Okay, real quick. This is just a little drummer tag. This has nothing to do with the song or the band. This is a drummer tag. Ready? Drummers out there, okay? If your drum setup, some people's drum setups want the ability to have that little bell on the ride drum, on that ride cymbal, so you can do that clanging sound. But they don't use an entire ride cymbal because, a lot of times people will buy an entire ride cymbal, which is many times a huge cymbal that's very, very thick to get that. And they can, on a ride cymbal, that large one you see usually to the right of a drummer that's set low, and you see them kind of running it and they ride it like they do a hi-hat. Depending upon how far down on that cymbal you hit, you'll have more of a splash sound, crash resonance as you go down. The higher you go up, the closer you get to it just being kind of like a clang, 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 like a bell. Did you know that you don't even need to buy a ride cymbal to get that? Check out this drummer. He actually bought a zill bell, which is just the thick, round part with an edge on it. Instead of the entire ride cymbal, he just bought just what's called a zill bell. Zildjian makes them, and they call them a zill bell. But on his, he inverted it so he can just hit that edge of it. So when he does the ride part on the chorus, check it out. All he does is hit this one little thing, this one little cymbal that's this big, actually is the representation, because it's the thickness of a zill bell, but on the edge it's extremely thick. So it has kind of that holding weight of an entire drawn out cymbal, because all he wants is just that ride clang. Watch this. Here we go. Ready? Here's a good one. So he can hit that, and now he's riding with a cymbal. So instead of taking up, 24 inches of his drum kit area, he can move his floor tom closer, and all he's got to do is just hit that one little spot. Now, if he misses, it's just nothing. But most drummers, they set their setup, and any drummer knows you practice and practice and practice to where you can find your toms, find your cymbals, find your areas without having to look. It's all done by muscle memory. I don't know why I brought that out, but I mean, it's so rare that you get to see a drummer in a live performance where you can react and say, oh my God, I own a zill bell too. I own a zill bell. I don't get to use it very often because I don't have a kid anymore, but I kept my zill bell because it was so, cost me money, man. Here we go. That was the drummer drummer info for all of you for this video. Let's continue on. Okay, whether you agree with the religious or anti-religious message of the song doesn't matter in this context, because I want to share with you something that really caught me. Even if they were singing this in Italian and you didn't speak Italian, you wouldn't even know what they were singing. The hook and arrangement of the chorus was catchy as fuck, right? It's just the way she carried it, and just that drop down in the end of the chorus. It was the hook and the arrangement was so really cool. So, because there was obvious audio problems in this recording, and not just in the recording, but obviously she had to check her ears like 2 or 3 times to get she couldn't hear some stuff, obviously, or it was too loud or too soft, whatever the case may be. I'm going to link this video in the description, but I will also link the actual video, or whatever link I can find that has really good audio quality for this, because I think it's I think they deserve to let us hear them with what obviously is probably some really good vocals, because the gentleman who's singing with her, don't know the names. Come on, guys, I don't know them yet. He was not growling; he was harmonizing with her. And he was lifting his neck to open up his embouchure and his airway to make sure that he was with her, because to be able to sing harmony with her, you better be ready. So I'm going to link a link also with, and I'm going to label that link with good vocal quality, and then the link so you guys can hear this song with the proper sound quality for the lyrics. Deal? Awesome. Okay, so that was Lacuna Coil, Heaven's a Lie, live. Wow, that was a lot of me all of a sudden. Sorry. She's just like, man, your head's so big. That's what she said. Anyway, sorry. Sorry. So, no, that was Lacuna Coil, Heaven's a Lie, from Rockfell's Festival in 2018. Yeah, the audio quality of this one was not as good, but sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. Check them out. Check out the link that I give you that has the really good audio quality, so you can really get what she's doing and the vocal arrangement. Again, there was a little drummers information section in that one that was for you. The next video coming up here in about 5 minutes is actually where I get to tell you guys thank you for 20,000 subs, going into 25,000, and the special thing that I'm doing just for you, because of all the things you do for me. I got to give back. You guys are blowing me away every day. I don't think you guys realize 2020 was rough on all of us. It was rough for me and my family too. And 2021 isn't doing a whole lot better. But doing these reactions with all of you and the supportive comments all of you have given both myself and my kids, I don't think all of you realize how much it helps, because I don't say it much, but there are some stuff going on in the background, and I appreciate all of the thoughts and prayers and energy you send us, because it helps, and I thank all of you for it. We'll see you guys next.